Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This video is just gonna be basically me BSing and telling you what I usually do for my quests and my VIP and all that stuff. Like whenever I was a smaller account. I still do it for the actual VIP because I'm not maxed out on VIP. But if you actually get in there and you click on these, I always look for the ones that have crystals in it, like trap crystal or like pieces for material. So if you know you're not going to be on to do all these and clear them all, I would recommend doing like one with a crystal in it, because crystals are like a rare thing right now in this game. Until it gets bigger, like Blaze of Battles or something like that, then crystals be a little bit easier to come by. But right now, you gotta get them when you can get them. Like this one here, I'm not really worried about. It's a trap crystal. Trap crystals are pretty much junk in my eyes. But everybody has their own opinions. My opinion is I never use them, never will, and that's my opinion. But either way, those are the ones I would pick first, is the ones that have the crystals. But I can auto complete them, so it really doesn't make a difference there. But come to like VIPs, I'm usually on pretty good bit. But for like VIPs, you can just kind of search like copper coin. That'd be one I would definitely do. And another good rule of thumb is, like, if you're going to be on for a little while, start the small ones. Like start a 2 minute and 2 minute 16-second one. It'd be smarter because you're doing everything you're going to be doing, and at least they finish. But before you get off, find one that has a crystal in it, or start a bigger one. Me, I would find the one that has a crystal or a material piece. If there ain't none in that batch, then just go with the bigger one, because it'll give you more experience. But I would pretty much like look for like crystals and stuff. Like that's a good, like, a piece you can get. Not all of them will give you crystals, but a lot of them give you, some give you material pieces. So I would focus on the material pieces and the crystals. But obviously, I don't worry about that in my daily and my alliance, because I pretty much auto-complete them. But as far as VIP goes, yes, I will focus on certain ones. But since I'm on, I'll do the small ones while I'm messing around, going through research and doing the random castle things. Well, town things. I call them castles because I'm so used to Blaze of Battle, but it'd be nice when I get my VIP up, because then I can open 10 gifts at a time. But as far as that goes, it won't matter, because I got a ton of farms that I can't do that with. I mean, I'll be doing some videos on equipment eventually, whenever I get around to it. Like here's a bunch of, like, some of the crystals I've collected, that a little bit of everything. I got pretty much a ton of everything, really, kinda. I mean, traps and defense and troop life and all that stuff. But even like regular equipment, I can do some videos on this, but obviously, well, I can't say obviously because I've recently taken over a couple accounts that I'm babysitting, and they were pretty much not even remotely close to what they should have been as far as equipment wise. There was no construction gear, and they were decent accounts that I've taken over, and he had no construction gear. His research gear is pretty much garbage. His attack gear was horrible. He was literally hitting at 309%, and I think it was maybe it was range, but the other ones were like 258 and like 290, and within maybe 2 hours, I had it hitting over 600% for all three, just by paying attention to what you're building and what you're doing. But a lot of it's kind of like trial and error, because you're gonna have to give up some stuff to make other percentages higher. You just got to know what you want. Do you want to be an attack castle, a rally castle? Do you want to take hits? Or are you just going to be a trap castle? I mean, it's all on how you want to build your account. Obviously, if you want to be a rally castle or one that's given major hits, you're going to have to spend a ton of money. I mean, a ton of money. Because you need max research. You need crystals. You need to have heroes and as high stars as you could possibly get them. It's not cheap. But when you decide to build an account, I would say you need to sit down and focus on what you want. Like when you first start out, focus on learning the game and sitting back and building and understanding what you're actually doing. Get your equipment, get your gear and all your equipment and all that stuff right. Start building troops enough to gather with, and do your research for your economics and your attack. I mean, you go on like some of my research, like economics max, combat's pretty much all the way max except for like I think it's all the artillery crap. Traps, yeah, it's a big negative on this situation. But like sheriff, it's pretty much max getting there. I got like so many more. But I chose the route of being an attack castle or being able to rally. But when you first start out, you don't have to choose that. Get some of your attack percent up and your defense and your life up. And build yourself a decent amount of troops to where you can actually gather. But then whenever it comes to like SVS or something like that, you can be a quick trap account. Just have somebody reinforce you with T3s or T4s or something like that. Give you your gold 5 or whatever, then shield up and be done with it. But later on, you can become an attack account if you want. But you just basically gotta start out small, or just basically dump money. But there's a lot of stuff that you can do. Like I'm gonna do a video coming up. It's going to be like Farming 101 or something. What I do as far as a farm account. Basically, how I build my farm account, why I do what I do. It's even like in your main, why I do what I do in my main. That's why like I produce nothing but wood in my main, because that's considered one of my farm accounts. It produces wood 24/7, and I just pump it into another account. This also produces silver 24/7. That's why I got 21 and 22 cabins. But I also build my cabins so I can have training percent. There's reasons why all this stuff is done the way it's done. But all that other stuff like farm accounts and all that stuff and troop training percents and gear and all that stuff can come in other videos. But I figured I'd just do jump on this one and give you guys a quick BS and a good thing to do as far as choosing when you're a smaller account what quests to choose first. Not just think about experience wise. I mean, if you're going to be on all the time, do all the quests. But if you're getting off, find one that at least has a crystal, or if there ain't no crystals or no equipment pieces or material pieces as they call it, then just do the biggest one so you get the most experience. But I would definitely focus on doing the crystals and the material pieces because it's worth it in the end. But I'm gonna end this video off here, and the next video is going to be a West Games farm, how I'm setting it up, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and we'll see you on that video. So like and subscribe to the channel, and share the video, and I'll see you on the next video, guys.